Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Kika.
I'm Dan.
So after almost 10 years of living and traveling on our sailboat, we found ourselves undergoing the biggest project I think we've ever done. And this project involves ripping absolutely everything out. As you can see behind me, our boat is totally gutted, but that also means that we can't live in our boat during this project. Luckily, we have awesome friends, and we were able to spend the last couple of weeks living in our friend's camper van slash RV. That was so great, but we knew that that arrangement was only temporary and they would need the RV back soon, which means that if we didn't find another solution, we would be homeless. But one thing that we know that we don't like is life in the apartment. So when we first started this project on Uma, we actually had rented an apartment for a few months. And after the first month, we basically remembered why we bought a boat in the first place, because we were left a bit lazy and unmotivated, and we would never do anything productive. The whole point of buying a boat was don't buy a couch, and here we were renting a couch. Long story short, we decided to not opt for the apartment. The thing that we like the most about being in a camper van is that the lifestyle is so similar to the life that we're already used to on the boat, that we've been used to for the last almost 10 years. So waking up every day, we were motivated to get out there. We were always outside into nature, and we were more productive. And the part that I absolutely love is that we were able to choose where we wanted to wake up every single morning. With that said, we do know that we like the nomadic lifestyle, and we want to keep that nomadic lifestyle while we renovate Uma. So a few weeks ago, we decided to check out an off-road show that was happening in Germany to see what our options are.
And what better way to experience an off-road four-wheel drive event than being on four wheels? So we rented the smallest van we could find, and for the next 4 days, this is going to be our home. Because we're going to be staying in this awesome little van for the next couple of days, the first thing we need to do is stop at the grocery store and pick up some food so we can cook and live in the van. I was gonna say the RV, but then I ended up saying the van. The van.
All right, let's hit the road. Yeah. It looks nice. It's a Unimog. We just passed this overland expedition truck. They're probably going the same place we're going.
Oh, for sure.
We're slightly smaller, but that's okay.
I think the cool thing about this van that we're in is it's sort of like an incognito camper van, because it kind of looks like a camper van. And if you know camper vans, then you know Volkswagen California Ocean, whatever this thing is a camper van. But it also kind of just looks like a regular van. We don't look like a big expedition van or like a Mercedes Sprinter or a Unimog or anything like that. So we're kind of like incognito. But it was the smallest thing that we could rent, and we don't need to be driving around some massive Mercedes Sprinter. This is plenty big enough for the two of us.
Perfect. Instead of taking the highway, we've decided to take the scenic route, because it's gonna be much prettier and much more enjoyable to not go on the highway for an hour.
Like, now we're on gravel roads. Surely there's like a... This is what happens when you like Google take and avoid highways. It puts you on like some really weird back roads. I just looked at the other map and I was like, there would have been much faster ways to get here, but this is definitely prettier, so we'll take it.
Is that a gate? Maybe we can open the gate?
I'll go try to open the gate. have no idea if you're supposed to do that or not. This is turning into quite the back road.
If the gate isn't locked, then we must be in the right direction. I feel like we're gonna get there and then we're going to see a giant road that leads to the entrance and we're gonna realize that we came in from the back.
We have 4 different campsites and there's just lines and lines and lines of expedition trucks and off-road vehicles and camper vans all waiting to find a spot to park it. We're gonna be here for 4 days, so hopefully we'll find a really good spot.
I hope so.
The main show up the hill, like the official show, is just the excuse for everyone to bring their like rig and park it, because I think the real show is the campground.
Yeah.
We'll see, but that's my theory, is the real show's down here, and that's just like the excuse for being here is up on the hill.
Possibly. Oh, how are you?
Hi.
We were told to give you our names.
We have we're press.
Press pass.
Okay, drive to the right side and then you go to the box.
Yeah.
The young man with the cap,
Yeah.
talk with him.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Alrighty, thank you.
Think we're gonna find a spot?
I don't know. This is kind of intense. We can put ourselves back right there. But we'll
No, we
neighbors.
have to block everybody in.
Does it keep going?
Yeah, keep driving. All right, we maybe found a spot, but it's like back up in the woods. It might not be the best spot. I mean, but
It's such a good spot though.
private.
It's private. It's in the shade. If I kind of like massage the ground a little bit, it'll level out.
Yeah, maybe. Nobody else can park up here. Da, 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 da.
It's slow.
I don't think you're going to get much in it.
We'll just go around asking people for random chunks of firewood. Be like, can we just have one piece of your firewood? Thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Kika might be able to stand up in here, but I can't. But it has like a raise. You can raise the roof. Look at that. Now I can stand up. That's pretty sweet.
That's pretty cool.
We got it a little bit more level with some borrowed firewood. We're at 5 degrees now, which I think is fine. In case you want to know what 5 degrees of heel looks like. It's
Yeah.
that's gonna be us tonight. Quite a lot, actually.
So we decided we're going to try to find a rock to help make the van a little bit more leveled, even more than the piece of wood. I think Finn found the jackpot.
Look, found a rock.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Should I add more?
Foot up. And brake on. And then take your foot off the brake.
That feels better.
Move it.
That does feel better.
It is 11 o'clock at night, and we're pretty tired. I think we're ready for sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the bed, which is
Up
up
there.
there.
That's the bed.
That's gonna be a fun challenge.
And tonight's going to be our first night sleeping in a rooftop tent.
Yeah.
So that's to be pretty
Exciting. I hope we don't roll too much because we are still a little bit slanted, but not too bad though.
not
I
too
feel
bad.
like it's not bad now that we put the.
cool. We just don't know. Like, is
put the rock
4 degrees a lot of heel? Like, I mean, on a boat it's fine. So I feel like it should be fine. We are learning so much in such a short amount of time. There's thousands of people here who have way more experience than we do off-roading and overlanding. And so everyone we talk to is super friendly. and everyone we talk to has like a totally different, totally unique take on their rig and why it is the way it is and how they've set it up. It's really cool.
There's so much space for me.
What space that is?
I can barely reach the bed.
Pull it down.
I have to stand up on the chair. Oh, ouch. Okay. Whew. This is fun.
Up there.
Hi. I'm gonna make the bed now. I want to say this is probably gonna be easier than making the bed on the boat. The mattress is so tiny.
That mattress is.
I'm gonna feel so weird to sleep like so high up.
Is there a charger? Is that a no to the blanket?
No, we don't need a blanket. This is thick enough. All right, guys. Well, we made the bed and we are ready to go to sleep. And tomorrow is the first day of the expo. I'm excited to see more trucks and see what people have been using to travel around the world. You know, whether it's a Panda or a giant truck, we'll see. But I'm pretty tired now. It's like almost midnight, so definitely time for bed. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Found a table. We realized that there's a table in this. How do you take that out? It's an outdoor table. This car is full of surprises.
Look at that. It's like built into the door panel.
Yeah, how cool is this? I like it. Good morning, everyone. Today is officially the first day of the expo, the 4x4 expo, and we are walking towards the bus that will take us there because it's a bit far away from the camp area, but it looks like there is a bit of a line. We are officially in, and now it's time to check out some trucks. The base of the box is as tall as me. It starts where I end.
Denke, dass mein Schatzi, du ziehst ja wieder rauskommen.
What do you think?
I can get used to
Can you
this.
reach the pedals?
Yeah, surprisingly, I can reach the clutch all the way down, and I can reach the pedal, and I can reach the brake. Oh, this is as far forward as it's gonna get. That's not
Like a
bad though.
booster seat.
Everything is still super old school. You know, there's no fancy computers. This is probably a really old truck that they refurbished, right? You can do have like a bit of an escape hatch in the back. It felt like all the gears were a little bit older and less modern, and we just asked the guy, and this truck is 35 years old. It was born. It was built in 1988, and they refurbished it, and it looks so shiny and new. It's kind of impressive.
It's cool that you can take something so old and make it look like. I feel like it's so different than a boat because on our boat we can't make Uma look newer than she is because she is a 50-year-old boat and she looks like a 50-year-old boat no matter how modernized we make it, right? But a truck, I feel like you can do so much in it and then you don't even know how old it is at the end. Nice. I can't go further back.
Need a wider angle.
It's the same thing we made on our boat. Only it's heavier. That's how you maximize the space. You just use outdoor more. That's cool. That's electric. It's an electric fan. Volkswagen. My first thought was, you can't go off-road with this. Look at the clearance. What's the total length?
It's 5 meter 20.
520.
If you put down this,
This one has a garage, like a full-blown garage in the back, and I can stand in it.
You make it look so big.
And there's enough space to have a bed up there too. Oh yeah, so like this. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Proper shower space. Like this is what I wish we could do on our boat, but the hulls on our boat curve, so can't do that. So we just made it in front of the Unicat booth, and we're about to go into one of the biggest boxes in the show. This one is almost 7 meters, so I'm excited to see how much it can fit on a truck.
You slide the handle up.
Oh, up and then oh. Oh, that's cool.
That's so
It's always fun to look at new shiny trucks, but let's be honest, the real show is down at the campground. This is where thousands of custom and unique Overlander vehicles are on full display, each with an equally unique owner. And just like dinghying around on an anchorage and meeting fellow cruisers, it was so cool to see so many awesome machines up close, each with its own history, and with people from all over the world more than happy to share their story over a few beers. Ho ho ho!
It's got a porch and everything.
For sale! Today, we're gonna drive.
Okay. Maybe you can go inside here.
I'm driving, he's passenger.
You're driving? Okay. Are you experienced?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
You nervous?
Yes.
My name is Fritz.
My name is
Keita. Let's jump in. Just go up this. Are you comfortable? Is this your truck?
No, I'm only employee.
Oh,
So it's okay if you break it then.
We have much more of them. And then you and then down from the front. And now you put only put this little stick one step to you, and then everything is fine. This is best job ever. You have to look the whole day in happy faces. Maximum. We can go left from this blue.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Will it make it?
Yes. Easy going.
And then down.
The first lesson you have to learn. when you're on track, you're the bigger one.
Fun. Your turn.
Go
Try,
really
try
wide.
to go wild with the fence.
Because I can't see anything out of that
Yeah,
side.
the mirror is moved.
It's really cool what they're doing here because you can see all the trucks parked, all the overlanding cars parked, but then they have a parkour course where you can actually drive them and go around the field and see what they're really capable of. They put you on hills, they pitch it down like 20 degrees, pitch it up, and it's quite amazing, honestly. Like, I got to drive one, Din got to drive one, and it's a really good way to experience how robust these things are. It's probably the highlight of this entire show. Everybody's just hanging out inside the tents because this is happening right now.
Well, it's a good thing we closed up the camper van before we left. Otherwise, everything would be soaked. What?
So loud. Ridiculous. One thing that we've learned from being at this 4x4 event in Germany is that there are so many different styles and type of overlanding trucks available. From 4x4 Pandas to the most badass Suzuki Jimny to giant expedition military grade trucks that probably could survive the apocalypse. After thinking and searching and test driving and looking at all types of different vehicles, we found the perfect option for us. But more about that next week. Cheers!